We're here?
Well, hello there. We are back and we are really here. We're actually doing this and it all starts with boat work. Now, to be perfectly honest, this was pretty horrible, and to all those saying, oh, but look at all the experience you're going to get. No, this was horrible.
Package secured with the squickies.
We didn't film an awful lot during all this because there was so much going on and we just had such a tight time scale. So we are going to talk through it. How exciting. So first up, we did 3 hulls. And when I say these were horrible, that is the understatement of the century. We thought these would take us 3 days to get out, put the new ones in and get it all sorted. 10 days. 10 days!
How are you getting on?
Hot.
It looks like you're getting somewhere though.
Yeah, there's just one that's been a right pain in the butt. But I cannot get it off. Wet. I'm wet.
Good job. Oh my life.
I need tissues paper.
I did not think you'd be as sweaty as what you actually are.
Horrendous.
Good job though. I give you a high five, but I don't know if I want to touch your hands.
I'm too moist.
That's
I'm
a-
moister than an oyster. Here it's free. It's free water. Think of it like that.
That's
Just sit with your tongue out.
Oh,
Wait for a drip.
that's gross.
So after 3 days of trying to hammer and drill and punch and kick, eventually they came off. Well, not really. We had to get someone to grind them off for us, but I'm going to commit that I did it. And then it was time to put the new ones in.
Oh. Yay!
Alright, so excuse the mess, but today's a stressful day. So I've got to try and put a new hole in the boat, actually 2 new holes in the boat. One is this massive one here, got another one which is going right down here, just below the galley, and that's going to feed up into a foot pump, so we can stand at the galley here and just foot pump salt water straight in and use that for rinsing dishes to try and preserve some water. So that's today's plan. What I'm going to do is go down to below the boat and bung up the hole with these bits of wood. I don't actually know if that's big enough. Hopefully it is. It might not. It looks like it might not be. But if I can fill up the hole with this, and then you drill straight into the bottom of that, and that's how you get started. So yeah, as I expected, this is too small. Literally every job that you do this should be a 5-minute, stick it in, hammer it up, drill into it, you're good. Now I've got to go try and figure out probably 4-hour workaround to try and get this to fit, or to get another one off these. It's painful. Why is it so hard to do anything?
Peter's getting very frustrated. Rightly so. Nothing's going his way.
Literally.
But
this is a 5-minute job. A 5
yes,
minute.
but this is what everyone says when you buy a boat. That it will take 10, 20 times the amount of time that you predict.
Well, screw everyone else. This stupid thing should be 2 inches.
Yes, everyone is. Peter in a bad mood. He likes to rant when he's in a bad mood.
So we've walked for about 4 hours to the next shop. Let's see if Laura can get them. Guarantee you she can.
No. Are they necessary?
as you can tell, something's actually happening positive. We still don't have the tool and we still don't have the bung, but what I'm going to do is
You're looking at me because I'm fitting myself.
no, I don't understand why she's wanting to be a part of it.
Fine. Let's film you then.
So what we need to do instead, because we don't have the right size of bung, is we're just going to expand this one. And so just going to cut up an old tea towel and stuff it up like that, pretty much. I've cut off all the edges, and now there's a hole just there to actually start drilling into, and that should make that work.
It really suits you. Now this style I can get with. Oh, hello. We're getting slightly somewhere, hopefully.
Now I'm just going to try and find a way to drill this last hole, and we are good to go, and everything's ready to be put in.
Hopefully Peter has just got the last bit to drill the hole for our saltwater pump into here. Fingers crossed, please, because that's the last thing we need to do.
You'd never drill a hole in your boat.
Ooh. Pop. Finally.
So what are you doing?
We're cutting 2 threads off one of the 3 holes because it's just slightly too tall to fit into underneath the board. And Peter couldn't cut straight, so
So Laura came in and fixed the job, and now she's sanding it up, and then we'll start getting these all in. So good job.
finally got something on video that I actually do.
Laura spent a lot of time walking the dogs and eating. Sorry, making food.
You're an absolute ass.
She knows it's an absolute ass.
This is not even funny.
Okay, so it's time to finally get some of these 3 holes on. We need to need protective equipment. So we've got them ready to go. We're going to try and do all of them at one kind of go. So they're sitting here ready to go, and they're sitting over on that kind of trolley thing there, ready to go as well. And it's just a case of putting the silicone in, firing them in the holes, and then putting the silicone on the top, and don't sink your boat. Simple as that. So we're gonna do this in 15 minutes.
He's ambitious.
15 minutes, that's the goal.
It took us.
That. No negativity.
Oh,
Here we go.
The tables have turned.
Here we go. Where are you at?
Success.
Well, we don't know, but
Glasses.
I've got silicone everywhere, and I hate it. I hate it.
Yeah,
I hate it more than anything.
So they're a bit messy, but at least they're done, we think. Obviously we have to test them in the water, but that won't be for another couple of days or so. Good job.
Well, hopefully it's a good job. If it's not a good job, we'll be at the bottom of that. Hi. Delivery. This might be what we're waiting for to actually get in the water. Oh, it better be the right thing. Yep, that's one. And one more. It's not going on. I think it's just me. Yes,
Probably
it is. It is. It's just me. Okay.
2 days later.
We have done all the 3 holes. We broke one. Well, we broke the handle of one, turns out. We didn't actually break the whole thing. We then discovered that we put the sealant in the wrong place, so we had to redo them all. We've done all of them except for in here. So we need to take the handle off one of these ones because we decided, well, Peter likes to do the playing game. I put the handle back on thinking we were done. Unfortunately we were not, we were wrong. So we've been trying to get the handle off these pains in the asses for, I would say, what?
45 minutes.
I would even have said an hour. See if we ever buy another boat again and we're replacing the 3 hulls, or we're doing these.
You're going to do them?
No, we better be worth a clean fortune and paying someone to do them, because I'm not. Oh, Peter, I can't even get at this.
You can turn it around a bit more though. So yes, doing these 3 hulls has been potentially the biggest regret ever. But it's just, they're expensive to get.
This is on the right way.
And it's super time consuming, yeah. It's so time consuming to do, so getting someone to do the job, as much as we would have wanted to, it's just too expensive and we don't have the money to do it, unfortunately. Which is frustrating, because with something like this, one, you want to do it right, but it's
There's no sense of accomplishment though if you pay someone to do it, I suppose. So that'll be worth every penny that we saved. The frustrations.
well, now we'll know how to do it.
Once we get there, yeah, I know. Steep learning curve is what we're here for. I've learned how to unscrew things.
That Laura's never unscrewed something before, so this is all, it's all new to her.
I'm sure common sense prevails and I would have known how to do it, like, but
Lefty tighty, righty Lucy.
yeah, I know that, but the pain and the excitement. The last one, hopefully. Yes.
Right.
Yeah. We're done?
Well, now I need to put all the flipping hoses on.
Yeah, but we're done with that part.
That's one bit done.
We're hopefully watertight.
Theoretically, if they're closed, we should be able to go in the water.
Alright, so we are going out for dinner for the first time since being here because we had such a late day on the boat. We got showered, got everything off us, and now we're going out for pizza, which is exciting. So Peter is walking the dog for a minute and I'm going to meet him down there, so I'm excited for food.
Good morning, it is anti-foul day and we're just taping up the hull now, so masking it off for that line. So hopefully we can have the boat anti-fouled by the end of the day, doing 2 coats, and it's warm enough that we should do it with about 6 hours to dry each coat, so that's about, we should get this coat done before lunch and then do the next one before dinner.
Really?
Fingers crossed.
Before dinner, will it all be warm?
Sure will.
Look at our pet cat.
Whoa.
That's our boat.
I didn't even realise it was there. And so this morning I was also, while I was waiting for Laura walking the dogs, I cleaned off the prop.
Did you?
So now it's all sanded down, smooth. We've got all these little, no, so you can still see them, but they were raised, so we're getting there.
This is 27. It doesn't matter what I've been through. I should grow up too, but I still act like I'm 11. I'm not emotionally sound since I left you. And no, I don't like.
That's first coat done. Good morning. It's just
5 a.m.
yeah, it's just about 20 past 5. And because yesterday was so hot doing this, we're just doing this final coat. Now. So before the sun gets up, before the dogs get walked. That's the plan. Hopefully it'll be a little bit easier to do it. It's quite a nice temperature this time of morning.
Just to get it back. I don't know how it feels to be someone you love, and it gets me down, down, down. Yeah, I had you where I wanted you, never had to ask. I'd set the world on fire just to get it back. I don't know how it feels to be someone you love, and it gets me down.
We're actually coming along pretty well. I'm sure I look an absolute sight right now, but sure. We've done this pool. Well done. We're doing well. So just from here down after
If everyone is wondering why he's wearing masks, and so it's because yesterday it took us 2 hours to get paint off our hands, and that was with paint stripper. And it's so, if you look at the tin, it's just got massive danger signs everywhere, and it's literally, I mean, this is meant to kill bacteria that grows on the hull, so effectively it's not good for anything that's alive, so you really shouldn't be breathing it in while you're putting it on, especially since it takes a couple of hours. But yeah, we're doing good.
Right, back to work.
Stop slacking.
Rude. Laura, take a break there and film something, will you? He's honestly, he likes to make it the Peter show. It's shocking. Makes it look like I do nothing. Have you even got anything on film? Are you doing any of this? Probably not.
No,
every shot is really me just standing like this.
What do you think?
Okay.
Beautiful shots coming up.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, don't stand around now. I've got the camera. Now you're wanting to take a break. You've only just started again.
You know I don't lie, I really miss you now.
So yeah, that's us. That's our yard week complete. Thank goodness for that. We did a lot more than this. We got a new anchor, we put up lifeline netting, we did some horrendous plumbing, and I had a go at servicing the saildrive. And a bunch of little things inside the boat. But it's just too many little things and not enough footage, and yeah, to be honest, it's not that interesting. So, we're moving right on, and next week we might actually get this boat in the water. So, hopefully we'll see you there. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye!